What's up, guys? This is Kyle from Wax Museum, and I have another COMC unboxing video for you today. I feel like it's been a little while, so I'm pretty excited about this one here. I have 65 items total that I'm going to be able to share with you today. And before I dig in here, I know people are going to ask about shipping. I chose rush shipping, which I know isn't for everyone, and I can't speak to all the other levels, but that cost me 40 bucks. But I was really impressed with the time frame because I requested it on February 12th and I got it on February 18th. So there was a weekend in there, and I believe there was a holiday as well with President's Day. So like I said, I was really impressed by that. And normally I show you the entire package, and that's what I'm going to do now. I don't have that box on this table otherwise because it's just too big. You can see it was a really big box. And part of the reason for that was one of the cards or one of the items that I bought. It was so big that it had to have that big of a box, and I'll show it to you here. It is a 2005-2006 Topps Photo Shoot Jumbo autograph of Danny Granger. And, you know, I'm familiar with these, or at least seeing these online for years now. I didn't realize they were this large. Like, I can't even fit it all on the screen here. I just assumed they were like, I don't know, like 5x7s or 8x10s. This is huge here. And they've got this shipped kind of in this giant photo top loader. And they've got it, cardboard backing on it. I think I'm going to keep it like that and store it like that. So that's why it came in such a big box. And thought I would show that here at the start. I kind of have to show that one first because it's in such different packaging than the rest of this stuff. But all right, let's go ahead and dig in here. I don't know which one I should open first here. I guess it really doesn't matter. I'm assuming this has my one graded card, among others. Maybe that's all it has in here. We'll go ahead and take a look. Also, as always, it's nice to get the supplies, right? Like, these are things that I'm going to use over time. All right. Should have had the scissors ready. Okay, so it looks like there's a graded card in here and then some other cards that I picked up as well. This graded card I'm pretty excited about. This is one that I won on an eBay auction for my set, and for my 57 set, and I am now down to just 5 cards, and I think I won that for like, I don't know, 22 bucks. Certainly cheaper than if I had purchased this card and got it slabbed on my own. So we're getting very close. It's Dick Atha. Getting very close to that set. Okay. Let's see what this is. This is another, larger one. I didn't know this was an oversized card. This is another one. I'd never seen these in person before. This was an obscure set about the JFK assassination. And the first time I visited Dallas for the Dallas Card Show, I went with a couple of friends, and I told them, I said, hey, I want to go to Dealey Plaza, and I want to go to the book depository and do that whole tour. So that's what we have here. So I thought that was kind of a cool card. That would kind of make me think about that trip, and you know, I'm a big U.S. history fan as well. So kind of cool to have that. It wasn't very expensive either. It was, I want to say it was like $1.50 or something like that. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Oh, this is the nicer stuff. I probably should have opened the other one first. So this is a TJ Warren Panini Instant card. I didn't pay a lot for this. This is a picture of the bubble game where he scored 53 points. And I'll have to open it here. But this one is 1 of 10, which is his jersey number. So when you combine all those factors, I decided, you know what, I probably will get it. That was a pretty scary time in the world, but exciting time for Pacers basketball. We needed some stuff at that time to be excited about, and TJ Warren delivered. Okay, next up we've got, this is a Noir Game Night Jerseys Prime version of Jaylen Brown. And this features a piece of a patch that he wore in a game on November 4th of 2021. I think this is I have other Jaylen cards. This is my first Prime card, though. And here's our wording on the back. The enclosed material was worn and used during Brown's game on 11/4/2021. I wish it would say was worn and used by Jaylen Brown. Some of similar sets like this will say that. I don't know why they chose that wording. I'm not going to speculate. I do believe that Jaylen Brown was the one that actually wore this, though. So very happy to have that added to the game dated stuff. Here we've got a Jim Harbaugh legacy. When I first started watching the Colts when I was a kid, Jim Harbaugh was Captain Comeback. He was their quarterback. Had a lot of exciting times. That was my first Colts jersey, was a Jim Harbaugh jersey. So this type of stuff for football especially has really come back to earth on price. I think I got this for $27. So and some of his other stuff maybe in a Colts uniform, but it's a Ravens card. So this is a Colts card in a Colts uniform. That foil looks great. It matches everything nice. That will probably end up in my Colts binder. I'm not sure. I don't have a lot of nice numbered stuff in there, but this will probably end up in there is my guess. Okay, this is one I bought recently. This is a Golden Pairs prime patch of Paul George and David West, numbered 9/25. This is just a great looking card here. And I really like the Paul George patch. Usually, especially in Gold Standard, you get a lot of this type of stuff here from the side of the uniform. Not a real desirable piece there, but I like that Paul George piece. And that is a great looking card. All right, let's hit the small box here. So a lot of smaller stuff. Always packaged very well. That's the one, or one of the things I appreciate about COMC. See if I can take these out without destroying anything or losing anything. All right, let's just go through them as they are here in the stack. So this is a 2020 Flux card. It is a Moonlight parallel of Pascal Siakam. Not a Pacers card, but one of the more rare parallels, and a player that I'm still kind of chasing stuff for now. I'm trying not to buy too much Raptors stuff now that the Pacers stuff is coming out, but it's a parallel. I like it. It was cheap. It's like $1.60, so I grabbed it. This is a set that not really a multi-sport set. It's a set that was in multiple sports, is what I should say, called Linchpins. There were no Pacers in the basketball version, unfortunately. I do have the Peyton Manning for football. And then growing up, my favorite team was the Cubs. So Kerry Wood, it was very exciting when he came onto the scene and had those 20 strikeouts. I don't know for sure that I'm going to keep this one. I got a really good price on it. I think it will end up going in my in-person inventory. I like having cards like that will get people's attention. The problem is then I own it and I like it. But since I'm keeping the Peyton Manning, I probably don't need the Kerry Wood as well. So some decisions will have to be made. All right, so we've got a new Prism Deca Bob Pettit silver. I've said it before. I think these silvers are pretty rare. I don't have any print runs on them, though. This is the Diamond Vision Reggie Miller. This is the signature version. Or I think maybe it's called Signature Moves. And the only difference is it's just got that fake signature there, whereas the other one does not. So that's pretty cool. Got a Jarris Walker next day, not a next day auto because they didn't have his autograph rights. I did get one of these signed, so I wanted another copy that was unsigned. So I got that for about $10. All right, another baseball card. That's two pretty early on here. This is a Fleer card. This is a piece of a World Series game-used base. And on the front here, it looks like a lot of the other pieces, a lot of the other cards that have pieces, but on the back, it's a pretty nice piece of that base. So that one's from 2004. Thought that was pretty cool. We got a Miles Turner Flux Mojo. Those were about one per blaster or every other blaster. You might remember if you saw my blaster case that I opened. There's going to be a bunch of numbered 2000s Pacers stuff in here. I bought them all from the same seller for super cheap. Most of them like $1 or less. So even if it was stuff that I wasn't super interested in just for the price, I just, I added a lot of them so I could pick them up. This one I did really want, though. This is a Ron Artest from Fleer Fresh Ink, numbered 46 of 50. That'll go in the Artest binder. I thought we were going to run into a lot of that Pacer stuff. That must be later on. This is a Blake Bortles card. I was at that game. The Jaguars just demolished the Colts. It was not... I guess it was memorable in that sense, but kind of a crazy day. I think that was the day that a Jaguars fan like shoved me in the parking lot when I was going to my car, and I wasn't even like talking or anything. It was just a real, really excited fan, and I happened to be wearing a Colts shirt at the wrong time. All right, so we've got this is a John Brown. This is going to be for a TTM 75 tops. Here's another one of those numbered Artests. That one's numbered 7 of 30. We've got our first 2013 Prism Blue, first of several in here, I think. This one's Tobias Harris. Slowly working on that set. We've got an autograph here of Quentin Jackson. He's a Pacers two-way player. He plays a lot for the Mad Ants. Doesn't really have any NBA stuff, so this was like $1 or $2. So I grabbed it. I probably bought it earlier in the year where he was actually, like, he had a game where he had 20 points for the Pacers. I'm going to have some Tropicana Field cards in here. I bought 5 or 6 of these, of the different versions, just because I have those pieces that are from the top of the dome that I've thought about maybe making a custom card for if I can figure out the right template and figure out what I want to do. So I just bought some of those cheap so I could experiment. This one looks really good, this foil version. I think I might definitely have to use that for the front. Another John Brown card. A Neesmith silver. Here's a Peyton Manning Prism Blue. I don't normally grab Broncos stuff, but you guys know I like my Prism Blues from 2013. It was about $10. We've got a Performance Art game dated jersey of George Hill. And I have the Prime version, but I wanted one of the regular ones as well. I think part of why is I wanted to use the flashlight on it. That makes no sense. You'll watch some of my other videos, you'll see like there's a 6-digit number that shows up where I'm trying to match some of the relics from that Panini put in different sets. I know that probably still doesn't make a lot of sense. Just watch the videos. All right, here's a Jonathan Bender numbered 86 of 100. I believe that's from 2003. Here's a numbered Ron Artest. That one's 68 of 299. Another Prism Blue. This one's Ryan Anderson. Ron Artest from rookie debut. That one's numbered to 25, 2 of 25. Fred Jones rookie UD exclusives, numbered to 100. Here we've got another Tropicana Field card. This is a Pacers card from 2019 Contenders. Not one of my favorite rosters, but I have a page in the front of one of my Pacers binders that has like multiplayer cards on it. Kind of helps me narrate the history of the squad. So I think I've got a spot on that page for that card. Got a numbered Al Harrington, 9 out of 50. CJ Miles. This is I think this is the 5th anniversary. Numbered 5 of 5. And they messed up the printing. You'll see later on. Some of the Mojos had that 5th surface on it, and I don't think they were supposed to. But I grabbed one of those too. You'll see it eventually. We got an Andrew Luck Crusade parallel. That was cheap. That was like $1.50. All right, another Tropicana. Oops, didn't mean to take the whole card out of there. I'll fix that later. We got a Skybox Rubies of Ron Artest. The Rubies changed quite a bit over time. This is probably the least appealing of the version. This was still a nice looking set, this 04 Skybox set, but the Rubies kind of left something to be desired by that point. Got a Jonathan Bender X-Fractor. I would love to find the jersey numbered version. I want to find 24 out of 110. It's out there somewhere, but grab this one for now. Another Bender. This one's numbered 74 of 100. That's a rookie from 99. More Tropicana Field stuff. I don't know how many versions. I have the Prime version, the regular versions of yellow and blue and white of this card. So I figured I'll kind of complete this fake little rainbow here. We've got a leaf patch for Andrew Luck. I've got plenty of Luck stuff, but the price on this was just too good to pass up. I like that foil. It'll probably be something I put in my inventory for an upcoming show. It's just a good-looking card still. We've got a Siakam relic here. And even though that he's pictured as a Pacer, this is a Raptors relic, and it says such on the back. I'm going to use the flashlight on that. I'm hoping to find some of his final stuff that they're using up in Pacers cards. That would kind of fit 2 collecting lanes for me. I'd be pretty excited about that, so I'll have to do flashlight check on that later. We've got a Stadium Club one-of-a-kind of Jonathan Bender, numbered to 150. This is the Mojo I talked about earlier for CJ Miles, numbered to 25. They weren't supposed to, my understanding at least, is they weren't supposed to have this 5th anniversary surface on them, but some of the Mojos that year did. I think Ryan Mindcycle Cards has talked about that on one of his videos. Some Prism Deca of Obi Toppin. That's a duplicate, but I'm just picking those up. I really like the Pacers ones of those, especially. This is a mosaic set that I'm slowly working on the in-season tournament inserts. It's Anthony Davis. There should be another one. Yeah, actually, it's right here of Zion. We've got some Prism Deca blues. Doesn't pop quite like those 2013s, but we've got Mathern. We've got Siakam. We've got Toppin. Here's a blue from a different set. Optic. It is 2021, and most importantly, look at that numbering, 33, 59. Miles Turner jersey number. Probably the only Fanatics Chrome card in here, if I remember right. It's one of the few I said I am going, from the start, hey, I am going to buy that one. Not many others, but my PC player in the 72 inspired set, so that I had to buy that one. This is a relic set I've talked about in one of my videos before called Preparation. They used a lot of warm-ups. It's not necessarily this warm-up, but it's a Kenneth Faried warm-up shirt. We've got a Buddy Hield Pacers relic. I mainly just wanted to use the flashlight on it to see if it matched up with my other Buddy Hield relics, which it should, because pretty sure Panini only had one Pacers Buddy Hield jersey. Here's a Jermaine O'Neal number to 25. Got a George Niang auto. This pictures a preseason game that Mrs. Wax Museum and I went to on one of the few trips that she's been able to take to Indiana so far. Got a Jeter Soul of the Game insert. Price was really good on that one. I have a couple of those. That will probably go in the in-person inventory. I like having those in stock, stuff like that. It gets people's attention. We've got a game-dated relic here from Mario Chalmers. It's a Christmas relic. I think that's out of $2.99. Yeah, $2.99. We've got, this is a really rare rookie. It's a parallel I've talked about before. It was a retail-only parallel from 2013. Print run is unknown, likely under 10, but I can't prove that. It's the Red Knights, and this is one of the better rookies from the class, which is not saying a lot outside of Giannis, but 2013 Victor Oladipo. I got that for $10. Another card I got in the $10 range is this Shaquille Leonard. Almost called him Darius Leonard still, but Shaquille Leonard patch here. Game worn, which you don't see as often with football especially. Got a Deca Halliburton blue. A Paul George Clippers card. You're not going to see that unless it's something like this where I'm doing the set. I just don't plan on picking up Paul George non-Pacer stuff. We got a couple Deca silvers here to close things out. Andrew Nembhard and Miles Turner. So that was a great mail day as usual when it comes to COMC stuff. I buy this stuff over the course of months and kind of forget what I have. So it's fun to get it all packed up and then unbox it. So you guys get to be a part of that process as well. So I hope you enjoyed that. Remember, there are new episodes of the audio podcast that come out every Thursday. And as always, thanks for watching.